Hi, I'm Kyle Haydenally, and I'm currently a student here at the University of Minnesota. This is my dorm room where I'm living. Let me take you on a little tour. This is a Bailey Hall suite. I brought a futon. Sean, one of my roommates, brought that gigantic TV. We have a double stack fridge. This is my desk where I get all my work done or just kind of procrastinate and, pass the time. Let me take you on into where I sleep. This is my bed. There's Sean's bed. And yeah, so how did I get here at the U? It's a long story, and let me start off with some of the memorable experiences from my high school that shaped me into who I am today, and kind of explain why I'm here at the U. Let me start with the best vacation of my life so far. In spring of 2008, I traveled to China with my Chinese teacher and a bunch of my friends from my Chinese class. It was amazing. I got to experience a culture that was almost completely alien to me for 2 whole weeks. Seeing their sights, eating their food, and being immersed in their culture changed how I view other people, cultures, and situations. Another great thing that came from the China trip was I met this girl, Jessica Jones, and started dating her, and I honestly would not be where I am today without her. I returned from China to my regular old lifestyle, and one great thing about that is my family's tradition of going out to eat every Sunday. I love this tradition because I love food. We try and keep it up even though I'm going to the U, and it's kind of difficult, but we've continued doing it for about 4 years now. Another thing that's hard to keep up while at the U is playing music. I've been playing since middle school, and my first band played our first show at our 8th grade talent show. As I moved on to high school, I started a new band with my friend Joe, and we started playing at a local coffee shop called Anodyne. Music has played a big role in my life, and I never want to stop playing or creating music. I had a lot of great times over summer with my friends, and summer came to an end, and it was time to start my senior year of high school. It kind of turned out to be somewhat of a joke, so I spent most of my time skateboarding and playing music in the fall. I didn't really know where I wanted to go to college though, so I kind of just applied to a bunch of places and was like, I'll figure it out later, and then I joined the South High ski team. And that was a great experience. I met a lot of people and had a great time. On Valentine's Day, me and Joe and a couple of friends did singing telegrams and got to sing to people. I started going to MCTC, a community college, and taking PSEO classes there. I couldn't decide where I wanted to go to college though. It was really stressful for me, and after a long, heart-filled discussion with Jessica Jones, I knew where I was going to go. After the stress was lifted from trying to decide where to go to college, it was time to go to prom and have a blast. Me and my friends decided to bike to prom, and it was a party! Graduation came soon after that, and time was flying by. But, I didn't mind because I was ready to leave South High and go on to something better. Me and Joe ended up playing at a bunch of graduation parties, and that was a lot of fun. I also had a lot of great times over summer with all of my friends. Biking was my main way of transportation, and unfortunately I got a lot of flats, but I learned a lot about fixing things, and I know how to fix up a bike now. Me and Joe continued to play music over the summer, and me and Jessica ended up going on a bunch of great dates. We went to the circus, we went to the science museum. And we also went to the Minnesota Zoo and watched a 3D video on their IMAX theater. I went to Chicago to visit my uncle, aunt, and cousin, and I went with my mom. I've been there before, but it was great to revisit there and see all the sights again. Summer was going by so fast, but I was having a great time. One thing that wasn't so great was I found out that I have shingles, and that was a very painful and itchy 2 weeks. Summer soon came to an end, but there was still time to go to the Minnesota State Fair, so I got a bunch of my friends together and we went to enjoy the great food and great atmosphere. Soon after, it was time to get back to school and start my college experience at the University of Minnesota. I moved into Bailey Hall and Welcome Week started soon after. It was great meeting a bunch of people, going to Como Zoo, and going to the Mall of America. It went by so fast though, and classes quickly started after. And one thing I've learned about myself is that I'm really good at procrastination and wasting time. Other than hanging out with friends a bunch, I had a couple shows with Joe, and it was really great because a lot of my new friends showed up. I also got together with my old bandmates from middle school, and we played some music together. It was really great to connect with them again. I went to an apple orchard with a bunch of friends, and we carved pies for Halloween. And I've done so much in these past 2 years and this last semester, it seems like a lifetime. The thing is, during Welcome Week, all everybody kept saying was that this is the beginning of the rest of your life. This is the beginning. And I know that this is just the beginning of the rest of my life. And there's still so much yet to come.